Alright, chat, we are live. Okay. Alright, we're live on some Fortnite. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Cheeky Sun, welcome to the stream. Code, welcome to the stream. Leon, welcome to the stream. Alright. Okay. I think to start off with them with a Horde Rush, I think, to start off with. Let's check the item shop. Got the brand new Spider-Woman bundle in the item shop. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really that bothered about this skin. But you know, I guess it's a cool skin, I guess. Oh, I got this skin. I didn't even know this skin existed. This has been a skin for 2 Fortnitemares events. I didn't even know this skin existed. Okay, well that's cool to know. A new Halloween skin, or I guess old Halloween skin I just didn't know of. It's new to me though. I didn't even know that skin existed, but whatever. Same Halloween stuff basically. We've got this stuff returning. Is this copyrighted? I hope it's not copyrighted. I don't think it is, because I have copyright mode's turned off. You got the Carol G stuff. I don't know what this is from actually, but Jam Tracks, the McLaren, the Lego Pass, and then just a bunch of bundles and shit, and then the level up thing. Yeah, decent item shop. Not a great item shop, but it's decent, I guess. I don't know. It's alright, it's not that bad, really. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do some Horde Rush first, I think. Yeah, I think we're gonna start off with some Horde Rush, and then... yeah, and then we'll transition to pubs, I think. If anyone wants to join, feel free to send some join requests. If not, I'm just gonna do some fill Horde Rush, I think. And hopefully I don't start off this stream like I did last stream, with someone literally eliminating me, my own teammate griefing me. It's not what we want. Not what we want 2 streams in a row at the beginning of the stream. Alright. So there's no update tomorrow, chat. There's no update tomorrow because Epic have announced nothing, no downtime tomorrow. So I'm not really sure what the fuck's going on with this last downtime update, if I'm being honest with you. Because I'm a little bit concerned because there's no build up. Like, I'm starting to question: are we even getting an event at the end of this season anymore? I don't know. I don't even know at this point because we should be getting the files added for this event in the small update, but they never add it on the final. You know, they never add an update on the last week of the season on the same week of new season releases. So that's why it's kind of good. That's why I feel like it would be this week. But normally it's on Tuesday, so you know, I'm guessing maybe it's on Wednesday? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not sure, chat, what's going on with the update. What do we reckon, chat? What do you think is going on? Because I don't know why they haven't, like, you know, I don't know why they haven't announced it. I'm just going to back out now, actually. I don't know why they haven't announced it yet. The update. It should be today. If not today, tomorrow. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm still like, I'm still struggling to debate whether we're actually getting an event. Honestly, this season. I think we probably are because leaks are all suggesting it. And there's a new mode for it and everything. And like, it's got a separate playlist. It's got a separate code name. All the leaks for this event with the playlist, and it's got a separate code name to the one that ends in chapter 12G. Like. I don't know, man. Actually, I want to quickly... we'll just do Phil, whatever. We'll do Phil, actually. We'll do Phil. I'm just wondering what they're going to do with this event, honestly. I'm really curious to see what they're going to do. I'm nervous. I'm not sure we're going to get an event. Are we going to get an event? We're not going to get an event? Like... chat, but one in the chat if you think we're going to get an event. 2 in the chat if you think we're not getting an event. What do we reckon? I'm not sure at this point, if we're being honest, because it's just like, there's no leaks, no downtime update announced or anything yet, even though we should be getting another one. There's another one believes we are getting another one, but... there's no build-up. This is the problem, chat. Like, we are literally 10 days away from the live event now, if we're getting one, and there's no build-up yet to it. Like, we're literally 10 days away. The thing is, I'm generally starting to think there's not going to be it's not going to be an event. Or at least it's not going to be story focused if it is an event. Because we're 10 days away and there's no build up yet. There's literally no build up. I don't know. There's no new story quest, even though the story quest tab is literally, like, if you go to the story quest tab, it's early for an update announcement for status, to be fair. I don't think it is, Jay. It's like 7:44, and normally they do announcement now, but the reason why, the thing is though, the reason why, Jay, I'm not gonna lie, the concert thing is more likely, I'm not saying it would be a concert, but it might be not necessarily story focused, because there's no build-up. We have 10 days away from the event, right? 11 days from the new season. We are less than 2 weeks away from the new season and the event, and there's no build-up to an event yet. Build-up, like, there at least needs to be some sort of build-up going up to this event if it's going to be story-focused. Like, ever since Fortnite's come out, the storyline has just been on complete pause. There's been no new storyline development since Fortnitemares its launch. As if, like, we're in a completely new season. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be staying up until around then anyway, Jay, like, you know, just checking Twitter, probably, you know, maybe make another video or something. I'm keeping an eye on Twitter, but I don't know. It's got to be this week though, because next week is literally the week when the new season releases, and they don't add in an update on the same week as season releases. At least they haven't done that. I don't think they've done that in a long time. So, chance of that happening is very unlikely. Also, normally a countdown goes live around 10 to 11 days before an event if it's a full-scale one. And we know this one's going to have its own playlist. It's been confirmed. We know it's not Chapter OG one, they're not getting mistaken. It's got a separate code name and everything for Chapter OG one that was leaked. It's going to have a playlist and everything. It's already leaked to have playlists. We know it's going to be a full-scale one. It's going to have a countdown in the game and in the lobby. Not always. Wait, what are you saying? Not always? I've said quite a few things in the last 2 seconds. So, wait, what are you referring to? Not always? Not sure what you're referring to, Jamie said not always. But yeah, I'm trying to say, like, I don't really know. I'm not sure. I don't. The reason why I don't think it's going to be story focused, I'm leaning towards it a little bit now, is because there's no build up. Like, normally we get build up. 10-day countdown, not always. Okay, maybe not. Most of the time we have. Most of the time we have, I guess. But I'm just saying, in terms of its story focus, Jay. Like, I'm not wrong though, am I? In terms of like the build up, there's no build up. Normally there is build up. Around 2 weeks before, the storyline's building up constantly throughout the whole season leading up to a full-scale event. Ever since, like, it kind of did feel like that mini-event was the end of the storyline. Kind of for this season, it kind of felt like that was the end in a way, because we had no really development in the storyline since then, really. I'm not really sure what's going on. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we do get story focused in, because I'm playing right now. I do not want a freaking concert. If we get a concert, I'm going to F Games HQ now. I'm joking. Depends what you think is build. What you think is build up. Well, it's just like anything, any type of build up, Jay. Like any reference in the storyline. Like it's not just like the fact there's no build up. There's no storyline. The storyline's like completely, like, am I wrong in saying this? Like, the storyline's completely paused since Fortnitemares came out. There's been no new storyline development at all since Fortnitemares. Like, I don't know what's Hope doing, what's Shuri doing, what's Iron Man doing. We have no idea what anyone's doing ever since. I mean, might be some sort of build up because, I don't know if anyone remembers, but in the Fortnitemares trailer, so the Rift Beacon that was in Restored Real has been set up properly now, aimed towards Titan. And in that trailer there was actually a shot on the mountain hill of a few more Rift Beacons just up. I don't know if there's no Rift Beacons on the hill because they were thrown away, but in the trailer for Fortnite there's a bunch of Rift Beacons on a hill set up, and that's not currently in game yet. So, I'm not really sure. Maybe. It's a lot of speculation, really. Causes a lot of speculation. I'm not really sure what they're doing, really. I'm not sure. Fingers crossed it's a storyline event, right? Fingers crossed it's a storyline event. I think we all agree it's been way too long since we had a full-scale. Like, I like them. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind having mini events, but I do want to have a full-scale story event, you know, just for once, because we haven't had a decent full-scale story event since, like, I'm not even counting Rapture, since Collision, and that was over 2 years ago. They have Mephisto, the Titan, I guess, Doom, and also he said he would return. The thing is with Mephisto, though, Jay, Mephisto's not done anything. He's kind of done what Hades has done. Like in the Myths of Mortals season, right? Hades was just on the map, just sat there. He didn't really do anything really in the story. He did a little bit, But let's be real, he didn't really do that much, did he? He didn't do that much. It was mainly about, you know, the battle against Zeus. Hades was just there. He was in a few of the quests and stuff, but he wasn't really a major part. He was kind of just sat there and just ruled over the Underworld. But this was kind of just doing the same thing. He's not really doing anything. I don't think he's going to play a major role in anything. I think he's just, you know, the Marvel's devil, Fortnitemares. It's a Marvel season. I think that's the reason they're running into the game. I don't think he's going to play a major role. I think the reason why I feel like if we get a full-scale event right, I just think it makes a lot of sense for Doom, Doom to come back. Not just because I want Doom to come back. I mean, I want Doom to come back, but like, for one, this whole season's about him. We are still in a Marvel season. It's called Absolute Doom. It's still about him. Two, there's no way we could have defeated him just that easily. He has Pandora's magic. Pandora's magic can plague entire universes and everything. It's so powerful. Like, I mean, I don't know too much about Pandora's magic, but what I do know, it's insanely powerful, right? The fact he was able to get defeated when he had the power of Pandora's magic, also combined with his power, by the way. He has arcane, like he has his own power as well. Like, you can even see it like it's infused with Pandora's power in the event. Like when he fires energy beams at people, you can see it's like a gold and green color. Like it's his power and Pandora's power. So he's like obviously very powerful and stuff, right? Yeah, he gets defeated. It feels like he got defeated very easily in the event. And I think some of the words he said are actually like literal, like who dare stand against me now, like pay the price, something like that. Like I think that price that we'll pay, what he mentioned, I think that will be this event, like full scale one. If it's story focused, you know, just make us some like stupid marshmallow concert. Which I honestly not gonna lie, I'm really nervous about that happening because there's no build up. Like I still don't necessarily think it will happen, but that's a video I need to make. That is my next video to make. I need to make my video on the theory of what I think the live event will be. That's my next video, I think. I need to make that video, honestly. I think it's about time I make a video like that, honestly. I think I need to make that video. My predictions for the event, what happened in the event. And we'll see if I can get a major storyline plot right again, just like I did last season when I predicted the identity of the Wanderer. And like, literally, like, no one really believed me. Even like top storyline creators like Resto and Cyan didn't even think it was Doom either. I'm not gonna lie, Cyan so uses his bias towards stuff like that, because when I remember like seeing his stream like when he was like getting replay shots after the event, and I went to his chat and I donated, because I knew it was Doom. He was like, Mortal, good job. I didn't want it to be Doom because we hadn't had an original storyline character, which means he didn't necessarily think it wasn't. He just pretty much admitted that he didn't think it was Doom because he didn't want it to be Doom. Like, not based on like actual like logic, like actual lore, like, you know, evidence. Everything, it was so obvious it was Doom. It was so obvious. But look, some of the people's key points as to why it wasn't Doom was the fact that, like, he doesn't act like Doom. I'm like, bro, Doom has put aside his personal traits and personal ways, like the way he acts, he's put that aside before to further his own goal multiple times. Doom doesn't like working with people, does he? Doom doesn't like working for people, but he worked with the IO in Zero War to gain knowledge, right? Get the artifacts, and then he backstabbed him once he got what he needed. He did the same thing to Megalodon. Got Pandora's box, backstabbed him, got what he wanted. Like, he works with people to, if he will gain something from it, he'll only do it if he gains something from it. Like, he doesn't give a fuck about the IO. He doesn't care about Megalodon. He only works with it because it favoured his goal. Like, he gained something from it. Facebook welcome to the stream. Anthony, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I know you might have said that, Jay, but I'm just saying there wasn't many people who said that. But I literally kept saying that. Anthony with the 5 gifted! Let's go, Anthony! W's. Appreciate you, Anthony. Let's go. W's in the chat. Appreciate you, Anthony. Let's go, man. Appreciate it. I thought it was Doom, but wanted the original character, but also said he was one of the best storyline characters of Fortnite, so I wouldn't mind. Okay. But the thing is though, Jay, do you know what I mean though? When Cyan does use his biased opinions, doesn't he? Like, he pretty much admitted it when I donated. Like, he literally said I didn't want it to be Doom. Like, Cyan told me that he never uses his biased opinion, ever. He said he never uses his biased opinion, ever, when he makes storyline theories. That is just completely not true. That is completely not true. I'm sorry, but that is just objectively just not true. because like he pretty much confirmed it when I said that I thought it was Doom. He said he literally straight up said I didn't want it to be Doom. Like that's not the same as you not thinking it could be Doom logically wise. It's just you not wanting it to be that character. Like is proof. I mean, I think honestly, I think Restro might have been the same way, because when Restro made the video, right, talking about who he thought the Wanderer was, he didn't make a single solid point, right? His points were Doom, it doesn't act like Doom, or the Geno and the Foundation have the same sort of muscular build, which you don't know, and the Foundation's muscular build fits into the Wanderer cloak, so that's a good point for it being the one for Geno, because Geno has the same muscular build. That's a good point for him being the Wanderer. That just because. It doesn't matter what shape or muscular build they have, that's not a good point at all. I think Restro makes good videos, but I'm not gonna lie, that video just I'm so sorry, Restro, but that video made no sense. He didn't make one solid point as to Geno being like not really any solid point really. Some of the points were like they're okay, kind of like I guess I'd get around that, but I think Restro was in the same situation as Sign, but he just didn't want it to be Doom. But like, I generally think Sign and Restro are in the same sort of like spot there. Like Sign and Restro, I don't know who Sign thought Wanderer was. I think he said it was a nothing. But I think with like Restro, I think Restro just likes Geno so much, wants Geno to come back so badly, that he come up with things to support his point. Which I don't really understand personally. Why there's so much like praising towards Geno's character when we don't literally know anything about him. Like, I can understand you liking a character if we like. I understand you like a character, but I don't understand how you can like a character so much when we don't know anything about him. Like I hear a lot of people like on Twitter like people praising Geno as such a cool villain, yet we literally don't know anything about him. I don't like a character who's had no development. He's a terrible character because he's had no development or anything. Like he's got a cool concept, but they've just not utilized him. He's had no development. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Jay, like Sign doesn't base all his theories off facts. I mean, the video he made recently, or was it recently? I don't know if this is his most recent video, but he's talked about last chapter was about the origins of the IO, which is not really because it's just one season, right? And in this chapter, it's basically been all about Geno making his new inner circle. Geno's back and he's making his new inner circle with people like Megalodon joining, Zeus, like people in his new inner circle for his new IO consists of Megalodon, Zeus, Valeria, and Montague. And that's what that's the secret of what this chapter's actually been about. Even though it's not been referenced or mentioned once, this whole chapter's about Geno making his new inner circle. For one, we have no indication that Geno is even back. He's not been hinted at once. There's nothing about him or related to him that's been hinted once, really. Like, I don't get Simon. I understand. I get he wants Geno to come back. And honestly, I might sit here and be like, it might look like I'm hating on Geno's character. I'm not. I want Geno to come back. I'm not. There's just a difference between me wanting something and me thinking something will actually happen. When Sign wants something to actually happen, he just comes up with any theories he possibly can to come up to support that. Whereas when I want something to happen, I will only like say it if I think it's going to happen, if there's actually evidence to suggest it. Like when you make a theory, you should base it off evidence. Cyan doesn't do that. At least most of the time, a lot of the time he doesn't do that. Honestly, one of the reasons why I really want to get Cyan on the podcast is I really do want to talk to him about like, you know, the storyline and how he comes up with stuff and like that. But the thing is though, that is like I think that is a solid point though, isn't it, Jay? Like when you make a theory, like a big really like key storyline theory of a major character or just any theory in general, you should have at least some sort of evidence to support what you're saying is true, like to support your point. If you just make a theory of nothing, it's not really a theory. It's not really a good theory because you're not really making a theory of if you're just making it off nothing. There needs to be some sort of evidence, at least like a little bit, even if it's just like a small bit of evidence, just to support what you're saying. I kind of get what he's saying, but it's much further along the road and not relevant to now. I would need more than a YouTube comment to explain it. The thing is, I'm not like I could see the thing is right. I could see Geno retiring in the near future. I mean, I definitely could. I mean, I hope what Science said. The thing is, like, I actually do want Science to be right. I genuinely want Science to be right. I want Geno to return. If Chapter 6 and Geno returns, he's the main villain of Chapter 6. Oh my god, that'd be absolutely beautiful. I'd love that. But the reason why I'm disproving it. It's not because I don't want it to happen, it's because I just don't, like, again, there's a difference between me wanting something to happen and me actually thinking it will happen. Like, I want Jenna to return, but I don't see it happening, at least right now, probably not for a while, if ever, but at least not for a while. Like, I don't know, it's just, like, Jenna's a cool that is such a cool concept of Jenna's character, they just didn't utilise him that much. It's sad, because I feel like Jenna could have been, like, such a big bad of, like, Chapter 3 instead of just, after the collision event, he could have been the main big bad of the end of Chapter 3, so rather than just bring the last reality back again. I think that would have been so much cooler. But instead, like, unless you've read the comics, things like, the comics are locked behind a paywall, so unless you've actually read the comics, a lot of people haven't seen Geno since that one glimpse of him in Zero War. A lot of people are like, where did the Foundation and Jones go? Because a lot of people don't have access to that sort of stuff. Now, I know majority of people can just look online, people discussing it. I know that, but I'm saying there can be quite a lot of people out there who don't even know what the hell happened. That's the whole thing with Collision, like, Collision and the Zero War comic, it looks like they were like two different events going on. Like, you had no idea all the Marvel heroes were there and everything like that. And also they were in the trailer you had Iron Man's for that in the Chapter 3 Season 2 Resistance trailer. But the thing is, in the Collision version, the comic version of Collision and the actual Collision event, it looks like it's two different events. I do think Chapter 6 would be a perfect time for Geno back. I'd love if they brought Geno back, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't see how this chapter has got anything about. This chapter is not about Geno making his new IO, and unless there's like any sort like small piece of evidence or proof to suggest it, then it's just not. I'm just disregarding it completely because there's no hardcore evidence to suggest any of what he's saying is absolutely true. How will the end event of Chapter 5 of the end of Chapter 5? How will the end event for Chapter 5 of the end of Chapter 5 on Fortnite Mortal? Wait, sorry? Are you asking when the event is?
What does that person mean by that?
I'm not sure. He's barking up the wrong tree and the right tree. He peed on. Okay. No, you just have to... I'm just trying to think, right. God.
I haven't heard anything about Geno this season.
Sorry?
When has Fortnite mentioned Geno out till this chapter?
Well, he hasn't mentioned, but I don't necessarily think he needs to be mentioned, but there needs to be some sort of teasers. It doesn't even necessarily just have to necessarily be mentioned, but there's nothing even necessarily teasing Geno. There's not even anything teasing it being true. The thing is, when Cyan's like set on a point, even if you try and talk like logic and tell him like how it is doesn't make sense, it's not true, he won't listen to you. He's so set in his point. Like, I'm trying to get my point across to him. So what the stuff he's saying isn't correct. But once he's set on a point, it's really hard to like actually get him to change his mind about it, or actually like facts, because he's just so set in his point. Which I mean it's fair, but it's just that he's getting excited about something that's just not true and not happening. And I just don't really want to see him get so disappointed with Chapter 6 just in general for no reason. Because it's going to happen. I mean, Chapter 6 will come and go with the intro in it, and he'll be completely wrong, and Geno won't be back. And then he'll start saying, oh, Geno's coming back at a later date, he's coming back in Chapter 7. Or something like that. Like, that's probably what will happen. I guarantee you, if Geno doesn't come back, yet, that's what Cyan will say something like that. I can guarantee it. He will say something like that.
What are you betting then he will say that?
Is there going to be a Fortnite 2 model? There is not. Fortnite just has chapters this season, so there wouldn't need to be a Fortnite 2.
Well, people have been saying that for years, that's never happened.
Well, Fortnite's not a type of game that would make a whole new Fortnite 2, because that's not how the game is structured. It's chapters and seasons. There wouldn't need to be a Fortnite 2. It wouldn't make sense for that to be the case.
Oh, there's new challenges. Challenges, aren't there? The new Board Rush challenges are
The
out.
final set of one's out now. It's all out now. There's still more.
I just got the pickaxe.
Let's go!
I was focused on the new ones.
Are you streaming tonight, Jake? Appreciate face 50. Alright. 1 second, chat. Chat, what are our predictions? Wait, Jay, what's your prediction? Do you have like a slight prediction of what you think the event will be? Or what you think will happen in the event? It depends what the event is going to be about. It depends on the event. If it's story focused or it's clan focused, I'm still leaning more towards a big storyline focus. I still don't necessarily think there's actually any hardcore proof. The Titan, really? Do you actually think the Titan's coming back? Really? I don't know. I thought that's a science type theory. I'm surprised that you think that as well. But
Oh, you mean the Titan won't bring Panda? Yeah,
I'm
that's just
not gonna lie. I
that.
really don't think the Titan is gonna have any involvement in the event. To be honest with you, but I think that's the Titan is gonna be one of those missed opportunity things. It's just on the map, just the arms just there. If they don't do anything with it, it's such a missed opportunity. I would love to see that Titan just raise out of the ground. Imagine how cool that would be, chat. Just seeing the Titan hand just like fucking raise out of the ground like the full Titan, not even just the hand. Like we saw the hand, but imagine how big the whole Titan would be. Like that arm is massive, and that's just like not even the full arm. That's like down to like less, like not even the elbow. That's like half of an arm. Like imagine how tall the actual like whole Titan would be. Massive. Imagine that versus Doom having a fight on the map. That'd be so cool.
Imagine Doom control the Titan somehow. Pandora's box of power. They should have done that instead of like fighting Doom.
It would be cool if Hope used the Rift Beacon power or something like that. Had the Titan on her side, and it was like Hope, the Titan on Hope's side, and that fought Doom. That would be cool.
They should have done that.
Not really, no, not the last time. I mean, what do you mean they can still do it?
Doom's gone.
We don't know that yet. We have to wait. We still, I still think he could easily return. I will say this right now. If Doom doesn't come back in the end of the season, I think it's the biggest missed opportunity because they built this storyline, they built him up all chapter, the storyline of him. They built up this whole chapter just for him to get defeated in a mini event really easily when he has so much power. It would just be such a missed opportunity. The mini event itself is cool. I'm just saying, story-wise, it would just be such a missed opportunity if that was generally the last we saw of Doom this season. I think he needs to come back. I don't think that mini event did him justice, because he's so he's really powerful. That mini event made him just look so weak. He had Pandora's power, for God's sake, and he's still it's ridiculous how easy he lost. I think for a mini event it was cool. I'm just saying in story perspective, it just felt way too easy to defeat him. Doom might be back on the. Doom might be back in the end event. In the end of my event on Fortnite Mortal. Yeah, I mean, I don't see how anywhere it could go any other way. Really, I do think Doom's gonna come back.
If he doesn't come back to this chapter, he might come back to another chapter.
If it's not Doom, it'll be Mephisto's focus. Can you ready up, Neil? It's either Doom or it'll be Mephisto's focus. But I don't see it being Mephisto. I don't think Mephisto's gonna have a main role. I think he was purely just added for the sake of Fortnitemares, Marvel, the Devil, it's Marvel season. He's also a Halloween style type skin because he's the Devil. Marvel, I think that's the main reason they added him to the game. I don't necessarily think, and also he's got just a little bit of involvement to the storyline, but I don't think he's going to have a major role in the storyline. I don't see him being the villain of the full scale event. I think the full scale event villain will be Doom again.
But I was asking Jay, who's the proper rule of the underworld, Mephisto or Hades? Because
Mephisto's just made that place look so much better. It looks so much better under Mephisto's control.
Who's the proper ruler in the underworld? Would it be Mephisto or Hades? Because they're both kind of the same.
No, they're very different. They're not. I don't know much about them, but I do know for a fact they're very different. They're not. be the same. I don't think they're the same.
But who would you say the proper ruler would be? Depends.
I don't know.
It's really hard to actually know who the
I
proper
don't really know
ruler
much
is,
about
but
either of them, to be honest. I like Marvel. I like watching all Marvel movies and stuff, but I think Mephisto's not really been in much films really. He's mainly been in comics and games, so I don't really know much about Mephisto, really. Or Hades.
I
If you
saw
want to talk
someone
about
say
Hades, you talk to Jay, because he knows a lot about Greek mythology, but I don't.
I said it on Jay's stream. That's when I said it once. Hope it is chat.
I think the Underworld looks a lot cooler under Mephisto's rule. The glowing red just looks so much cooler.
Hades didn't really do anything.
Well, he did do stuff, he did, but he just didn't, it just mainly sidelined for like Zeus.
And then a season later, we got the Queen of the Underworld. Okay. We still have one god on the island, I think it is. It's like...
Hmm?
Don't we still have one god? Yeah, Artemis. So you're just staying here for the rest of... Actually...
I don't have text anymore, do they? Just say why they're here.
It makes sense why Artemis isn't in the map. She's like the hunter person, isn't she?
Well, that's why she stuck around. She likes the island and likes the hunt, and you said that in the Wasteland season, so that's why she stuck around.
Yeah,
Cerberus stuck around in Rex, but he's gone now.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the event, chat. We're gonna get the Sophia squad back together, chat, for the event. Sophia squad.
Who's that?
Me, Nitron, Tedious, and Slaybert. The Sophia squad.
Yeah, who? I don't know them. I want two people.
You don't know who they are? You don't even know Tedious?
I feel like I should, but I don't.
I'm surprised you don't know Tedious, actually.
I stopped following the storyline after. We just hit the IO. Stepfall made me even more confused that day. What happened with the storyline, because that storyline being really confusing. That's probably why I'm confused about this.
Well, Chapter 5 storyline is not confusing, I don't think. Chapter 4 is just a whole mess, but Chapter 5 has been really good. I also like that finally we've had a chapter that's not just revolved around the damn 0 point as well. One thing I like, I'm not liking about Fortnite is the fact, I mean, I understand 0 point's the main focus, is you know, the most powerful thing, is the main thing of the Omniverse, but I just don't like how every season, the seasons are always about the 0 point. I kind of like the fact this chapter's moved away from the 0 point a little bit, and focused on other things. I love how we've had like a new main focal point of the chapter. Pandora's Box basically being the 0 point of chapter 5.
Oh, that actual collection of crystals.
That's new.
I just killed our teammate.
Why?
I don't know how. It might have been there. I had the Ripsaw launcher. I don't know how I killed him though.
2 Call of Duty games for the update today? Oh, okay. I feel like that's kind of just typical of Call of Duty. It takes up like all the storage and everything. You just have to like pretty much uninstall your entire everything on your software just to install a COD. I remember like I never played COD much, but remember when I did, I had to uninstall. It was like, oh my god, it's like what is it, like 500 gigabytes just for an update that adds like nothing. So okay, so I think the joke about COD is just like it's ridiculous how much storage each thing is.
I don't even know how I killed.
Okay, so the last update of Fortnite Chapter 5 is going to be downloadable. Yeah, it'll be a downloadable update. It's not going to be a big update though. It's going to be downloadable, yeah, but it's not a big update. It's just an update to add in all the files for the event. That's literally what it is. It's not like a... Even though it's a downtime update, it's not necessarily like it's going to add loads of content. It's just to add all the files to the event. It's not even the storage, it's just the fact that they make you uninstall the game several times when they do big updates. Okay.
Are they gonna add the glue gun back?
Are they gonna add that?
The glue gun.
The glue gun?
Yeah.
I
Battle
didn't
Royale.
know there was a glue gun in the game.
Glue gun.
You mean goo gun?
Glue gun, that's what I said.
You said
Goo. No. That's what I
It
said.
sounded like you said glue gun. It's fine, doesn't know that much. Alright, let's just upgrade my I don't know what Jay's saying that red face to. I'm assuming maybe he's saying it's when you didn't know what T is, but I don't know.
He's obviously not that famous.
Oh.
We playing the meme.
Like, I have to download Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare. I have to download 2 and Modern Warfare 3 just for one update. That just annoys me.
What's his name? The youth I didn't know?
Tears.
Is that just his YouTube channel? TD? What's this his YouTube profile look like? Yeah.
Give me my person. 1 second. My game just stop fucking lagging, please. Holy, bro.
Dude, what does this profile? Okay, who just knocked me down?
That was never meant to be that. There was never confirmation I'd be in the game, so that was never necessarily meant to be that.
Mortal, what's that YouTube profile picture you look like?
One second. Face 50.
Oh,
I'm gonna time you out there if you keep like spamming that in chat every time I don't read the message immediately. I will time you out. So every time I don't read the chat message, you keep saying, "Can you please read it?" And you say it like twice. I will time you out. I keep saying that after every time you comment. I can't. I'm sorry if I'm not like saying reading things immediately, but I'm also focusing on the game sometimes as well. So please don't just spam that in chat. Or I will time you out. I did also respond to that message as well, so I'm not too sure why you're saying that. Maybe because the streams are later, I'm not sure, but I don't know, I did respond to that though. I actually just might not stream anymore, honestly. I don't have any fucking arse anymore sometimes. I'm gonna have to find. I can't keep, like. I've actually got a new plan. I'm like trying to figure out how to just sort this out for future streams, chat. Cause I can't keep streaming like this. It's like every stream I'm just lagging. I'll have like a huge portion of the stream on just lagging, man. It's just so hard. Oh, fuck off, Nitron.